Hey, 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 hey! Welcome to Weekly Channeled Tarot with Ingrid H. Turner. That would be me. We are going to kick off this week with a tarot-inspired channeled message and spiritual teaching, and then stay tuned because we're going to go into the weekly energies. We're going to pull cards week by week to see what fuckery. No, what's in store this week? What do we have to work with, and what's the best way for us to work with these energies? First and foremost, ooh. All right, I always pull two cards. We got the Father of Swords, and we got the Empress. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck this week. That's what I'm feeling really pulled and inspired to. I love this deck. It is so beautiful and artistic. The splashes of color on black and white. There goes the Father of Swords. Pay attention is what the energies are saying. Here is the tarot-inspired channel teaching today. Focus brings you to abundance. Here's the thing, my love. If you are not able to focus, it is not because there's anything wrong with you. It's because you're dealing with a lot of conditioning and stuck energy in your body, okay? Your lack of focus is where you know you need to heal. You need to be going inward and spending time deep inside your being, deep inside your body. You need to be showing up for God and asking Divine Spirit, hey, help me clear out this energy, help me get unstuck. Because when you're not able to focus, it's because your mind and ego is coming in and sabotaging your process, your progress, okay? And you're not able to make progress because you need to clear out the energy before you can expand more fully into the energy that you are meant to expand into. Show up, blow up, and be more fully, more completely who you are, your authentic self. So if you know what you want to do, you know where you're headed, you know where you want to go, and you just can't make yourself focus. You just can't make yourself buckle down, even though you want it, even though you know where you want to go. If you can't do it, then here's the advice I have for you. Stop trying. Now communicate. If you have commitments, this isn't about just dropping everything into la-di-la-di-la, I'm in la-la land. I can't be bothered. You got to communicate, but you have to communicate and then you have to do what is best for you. You have to find a way to go into your being, into your body, and dislodge the blocks to your own abundance, because focus brings abundance. Focus brings bounty. Focus brings success. Focus brings you everything that you are looking for. If you know the direction you want to go and you're finding yourself not able to focus, it's because you have some deeper healing work to do. And the energies this week are going to help you do that. Here's the thing. People respond to the planetary shifts, the energies that are showing up each week, each day, each hour, just the way that they need to. Just the way it does the work of dredging up what is not a match for your intention, for the direction you're headed, for the way that you want to show up in this life, in this world. And so if you're having a hard time with the energies, it's because they're trying to do their work with you. You got to show up to meet them. So what is your practice? What do you need to do? Do you need to meditate? Do you need to get out in nature? Do you need to have a hard conversation? Do you need to write a letter? Do you need to journal? What do you need to do? What is it that you need to do? Check in with your body. Your body will tell you exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. And then you move in that direction. You make that your priority. You make that your priority first thing, and then you find your focus is going to improve. Suddenly you're going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can work on this. Even for 45 minutes of focus. 45 minutes of focus will get you so much further than 45 days of unfocused effort. All right? 45 minutes of focused effort, so much more than 45 days of unfocused effort. Even 45 years of unfocused effort. Focus is that powerful because your focus is your intention, and your intention is your faith, and faith is your superpower. Okay? So if you're having a hard time finding it, you got some healing work to do. Put your healing as your priority today and all this week, and then your focus will come and your abundance will show up according to your level of focus. All right? Thank you, Divine Spirit, for that beautiful tarot-inspired channeled messages. Let's go look at the details for the week, shall we? All right, my loves. We're going to shuffle the cards and we're going to set the intention. Holy Spirit, God within us, source around us, please share with us what we need to know about the week ahead. What's coming up for us? Take these energies how they fit. Trust yourself. If it reverberates in your body, it's for you. All right. All right. Ooh, make that nice again. Bum, bum. Week 1. Okay. Not week 1. Day 1. 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Oh, honey, be so gentle with yourself today. Watching this, please. This is the week ahead for you. Be so gentle with yourself. There's a lot of busyness. There's a lot of intensity. There's a lot of mental shenanigans. You know, the channeled message we had earlier was about focus, and focus brings abundance. The 3 of Swords here is about focusing on the very wrong thing. Faith goes all directions. It can be benevolent. It can go towards what is delicious for us, what creates abundance and well-being in our life, and it can go straight down into the negative, and it can wreak havoc on our lives. That is the power of the mind and the power of focus and the power of faith. The 5 of Wands, you know, you got just all kinds of shit going on, and it doesn't mean what you think it means, okay? It just doesn't mean what you think it means. Don't take this nonsense that's going on today too seriously. Really, truly, don't take it too seriously. Do not allow it to take you into a mental spiral that you have a hard time getting out of. Do not let someone else's nonsense ruin your good energy. That's so important today, okay? Take deep breaths, move slow, be gentle, lean on your spiritual practice. Know that this too shall pass. Day 2, ooh, somebody's got an apology coming. That's what I get immediately from that card. We got the 6 of Pentacles with the Father of Swords. So clarity, the clouds are breaking, okay? The sun is shining. You're going to start to see where there's appropriate give and take in your life and where there isn't appropriate give and take in your life. And this is going to be really clear for you. This is the CEO card right here, the Father of Wands. The CEO card, I call it that because it's like, you see, a CEO has to see the trends, has to see what's coming, has to be clear, has to be like, keep emotion out of it. And that's what you're going to be able to get to on day 2 because you're doing your work on day 1. Yes, there's fuckery happening. Fuckery is afoot. The energies suck. But day 2, they begin to improve, and you are so committed to your focus that you're not going to allow this day to ruin this day. Things are going to get more clear. You're going to understand what's working for you, what's not, what's even Steven. Okay, there has to be a give and take. We live in a universe of duality. We live on a planet of exchange, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we have to play the exchange game. There has to be a fair exchange. There has to be a give and take. You're getting clear on that, and you're going to have to do the work to make sure that your life is consistent in that arena. Your relationships with entities, with companies that you're doing business with, all, you know, who you buy from, all of that kind of thing. That needs to come into alignment. Day 3, Judgment and the 5 of Swords. So there's some tough conversations to be had. This here, building up, you have the what the hell going on, where you're really gonna just be thrust into it. Clarity is coming for you on day 2, and day 3, you have the tough conversation. You got to have the conversation. You're going to run into some defensiveness. Some people are not going to like what you have to say to them. And you're not going to like what some people have to say to you. This could be reversed too. You could find yourself on the receiving end of a difficult conversation. But the difficult conversation must be had because you've got to get your life back in balance. And if somebody has that difficult conversation with you and you don't like it because they're saying to you, hey, this hasn't been a fair exchange or what have you, you have to do your best to stay out of that defensive state, okay? Know that the truth is being told to you. Stay out of that defensive state. Okay, it's not fair to you, it's not fair to them. Ultimately, the end result of this conversation is really important and really powerful, okay? And it's going to result in more balance in your life overall. And that is just so important for a happy, healthy life. You got to have balance. You just got to have it. Okay, day 4, we have the Daughter of Pentacles and the Son of Pentacles. Oh, hallelujah. We got some grounding coming in day 4. This has been a bumpy ride, my love. This is a bumpy ride. It's not all bad. It's not all good. It just is what it is. And so day 4, it feels like a day of rest. It feels like a day of reckoning, but not in a really intense, oh my God, fire and brimstone kind of a way. When I say reckoning, I guess what I mean is more like integrating, taking in the energies for the week so far, the conversations you've had to have so far, and really allowing yourself to settle in and get grounded and lean on your strong foundation. It's also a good positive money week too. If you find that finances have been up and down or a little scary, or you've been having a little mental freak out around finances and resources, things are going to come together and you're going to feel much, much, much better on day 4 this week. All right, as you move into this arena. And this could very well, this could be around any area of your life. This could be around finances, could be around relationships. You got to take this where it fits for you. But this is the energy, and where this shows up in your life is where you have your healing to do. It's where you have your healing work to do. So going back to that original, that channeling, that channel message that we had, that tarot channel message that we had from Spirit, focus. Really understanding where you need to focus. You're doing the healing work so that you know where you need to focus. All right, day 5, we have the 9 of Swords and the Daughter of Wands. So your confidence is going to be, boy, these days it's like bad day, good day, bad day, good day. It's quite the bumpy week that you're coming up with here, and that's okay. That's okay. That's life. You're doing amazing. Stay with your practice. Day 5, you're going to have some anxieties come up. You're going to have some worries come up. You're going to want to be starting in a new direction. You're going to want to be kind of rebooting your life. This is really what this week is about. There's a lot of evaluation, and then immediately putting that evaluation, like identifying what's working and what's not working in this give and take dynamic, putting it into, like applying it to your life, having those conversations. And then there's going to be the inevitable kind of like, whoa, shit, did I do the right thing? Yes, you did the right thing. You absolutely, unequivocally did the right thing. And it's natural to have fear and anxiety as your energy is expanding as a result of this very intense week leading up to day 5. Okay, day 6, oh good, we have the Fool and the Tower. Okay, so I'm gonna move these over a little bit so that you can see what we're doing. The Fool and the Tower card. So the Fool is powerful. I call that the Faith card. Okay, the Fool is about cultivating faith. It's about following your intuition, following your gut, even when you don't know where it's leading you. And the Tower, we look at the Tower and we go, oh shit, Tower moment is coming. Life is going to fall apart. But there are things in your world that you want to fall apart because they're not working. You've seen it. You've had the conversations. They haven't been working. And it feels like after this sort of day, this reprieve of anxiety, first you're kind of grounding in, you're getting like settled. You're like, okay, I'm sure of it now. I'm sure of it. Oh my God, am I sure of it? Okay, yes, I'm sure of it. You're taking the steps and you are allowing your life to fall apart, the areas of your life to fall apart that are simply not an energetic match for you, for your expanded energy. That which is not an energetic match will vibe out. And yeah, humans don't like that. Humans don't like change, but you're going to be fine because you have your practice. Because you have your faith and you know that this is ultimately for your greatest good. And the Tower card doesn't always have to be a negative thing. It's just about big change. You're stepping into faith, and big change comes from stepping into faith because you cannot live from the mind anymore. You can't do it. This is not the path for you, living from the mind. You have to live from the heart, have to live from the intuition. And so that which does not serve your highest potential must be released. And you got this. Okay, finally we have, day 7, Daughter of Cups. And the Father of Swords. Look at that. Our channeled message from Divine Spirit, that focus, the Father of Swords. Daughter of Cups, everything is going to come to you. Once you take that leap of faith and allow what is not in service to your divinity, to your divine human experience, opens up your energy so that it can be easy. Offers, proposals, gifts, messages, love, all coming because you focused on what was appropriate. You focused on what was right for you. You focused on what wasn't working. You focused on those conversations. You focused on grounding that in and integrating that in. And you focused on your self-esteem and self-confidence and moved past it and let it go. And you are reaping the rewards of it this week. This is an action-packed week, my love. This is an action-packed week. I want you to love yourself hard through this experience. And my cards are not as pretty as I hoped they would be, but that's okay. You get the idea. I'm going to pull one more card because I want to ask Spirit, what is the optimal way for our beautiful viewers to move through this energy? You have the Lovers card, my sweet. The Lovers is about Yes, it's about relationships. It can be about love relationships. In this case, it's about choosing love. It's about making the choice to move in the direction of what you love. And what you love is what is authentic to you, what is integrity for you, your greatest desires, your passion. You are of divine service through the vehicle of your passion, through the vehicle of what you love. Keep choosing love. Even during these difficult conversations, keep choosing love. Keep choosing love. You're going to want to get defensive. Your mind and ego is going to come in and be like, you know what? I have some throwing down to do. But you don't have to make that choice. You can choose love. Choose love for yourself. Choose love for the other. And everything is going to work out beautifully for you. It's an intense beginning of the week and a really, really sweet end to the week. All right, my beloved, you are absolutely beautiful. And I appreciate you and I love you. And I'll see you next week.